Football headlines are dominated by the goal scorers, the heroes that lead their team to victories every week. It's easy to see why when the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Robert Lewandowski have enjoyed careers full of hundreds of special goals. But what about the artists who create the play? The playmakers are the heartbeat of every team. Their assists are just as important as the goal scorers. Kevin De Bruyne and Martin Odegaard are the current top playmakers in football today. Andre Iniesta, Andrea Pirlo, Paul Scholes, and Zinedine Zidane are some of the all-time great playmakers. But for me, the greatest magician of them all is Mesut Ozil. Starring for Real Madrid, Arsenal, and Germany, Ozil became known as one of the best, if not the best creative midfielder of the 2010s. You couldn't help but be in awe of his passing, technique, and vision on the football field, attributes which would allow him to change the game on its head with just one pass. This is the story of the magic Mesut Ozil. Growing up in Gelsenkirchen, Germany in 1988 as the son of two Turkish immigrants, Ozil was scouted at the age of 7 and played for several local teams before signing for Rot-Weiss Essen aged 12. It was clear early on that Ozil had what it takes to become a star, and being from the area he was, it was inevitable that he'd be picked up by Bundesliga giants Schalke 04 at the age of 18 in 2006. As magic as he clearly was, before his career even got started, he had fallen out with the Schalke bosses over a pay dispute. Manager Mirko Slomka stated that the teenager would never play for Schalke again due to his demands. Schalke's loss was Bundesliga rivals Werder Bremen's gain, as they quickly took advantage of the fallout, paying €5 million for the teenager, a fee that seemed expensive at the time, but proved to be a great investment. His first full season was when we saw exactly how good the creative maestro was. In 2008-09, aged 20, Ozil assisted 15 goals in a struggling Bremen side. Only Zvezdan Misimovic has more assists, and he was playing for champions Wolfsburg. His close control, dribbling, and ability to thread eye-of-the-needle passes caught the eye of the elite European clubs. The 2009-10 season would be his last in his home country. Ozil scored 10 goals and assisted an absolutely incredible 29 goals for Bremen, securing a star role in the Germany side heading into the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, playing alongside Thomas Müller, Bastian Schweinsteiger, and Philipp Lahm, to name a few. Ozil scored 1 and assisted 3 in the competition, helping Germany thrash England and Argentina in the knockout stage before a 1-0 loss to eventual winners Spain. Having previously played for a team hovering around mid-table in the Bundesliga, Ozil was now going to be providing assists for Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema and Kaká, with Pepe and Sergio Ramos behind him in defence, all under the watchful eye of Jose Mourinho. Ozil didn't disappoint and became a crucial part of a team that scored an incredible 102 La Liga goals, finishing just 4 points behind a Barcelona side who are widely recognised as one of the great sides in football history. Ozil shared the top assist record that season with Lionel Messi, who both had 18, but in the 2011-12 season, Madrid won the La Liga collecting 100 points, 9 clear of Barcelona. Ozil topped the assist chart with 17, 1 clear of Madrid teammate Angel Di Maria and Lionel Messi. Ozil shared the top assister award again the 2012-13 season with Iniesta, but once again coming out on top ahead of Lionel Messi, Cesc Fabregas and Alexis Sanchez, some of the best players of that era. Only Xavi and Messi have bettered Ozil's 18 assists in a La Liga season, who both had 20 assists. Ozil shined in the famous white Madrid shirt, scoring 19 goals and 54 assists in 105 La Liga appearances. But the arrival of Carlo Ancelotti brought a new style to the Bernabeu. This would end Ozil's career in Spain.
We are just over half an hour from the window closing, and Arsenal have pulled off the signing of Mesut Ozil. A 5-year contract was put on the table to him. He has signed that. Mesut Ozil is now going to be playing in the Premier League for Arsenal.
We can beat Tottenham without Ozil. Now we've got Ozil, we're going to beat everyone in not only the country but Europe, mate. It's Champions League! Champions League! Come on!
The Premier League is the strongest league in the world, and it's a challenge for me too. I want to prove myself and prove I'm with the right club, one that supports me and one that supports the important players at my side.
Ozil took time to adapt to the physicality and high-tempo pace of English football, but like all great players, he adapted and began to show his class, scoring 7 goals and assisting 14 in his debut season at the Emirates, helping the club win their first trophy since 2005.
Arsenal have their hands on a trophy again. They are winners of the 2014 FA Cup.
He was again one of the star players of the national side as they headed to Brazil for the 2014 World Cup. While we didn't see a vintage Ozil at the tournament, a goal in the round of 16 clash versus Algeria proved vital in a 2-1 win to kickstart the knockout stage. Ozil started every game for Germany as they defeated France, thrashed Brazil 7-1 in the semi-finals, before beating Argentina 1-0 in the final to lift the biggest prize in football, the World Cup trophy. Coming back to England with a World Cup medal, Ozil now had the pressure of delivering glory to the Gunners, but a serious knee ligament injury saw the German out of action for several months. He returned in January, helping the London club to a 3rd place finish. A brace of assists in the FA Cup semi-final helped them defeat Reading to reach the final, where they would claim the trophy in back-to-back years, thrashing Aston Villa 4-0. With a full pre-season under his belt, Ozil was set for a big 2015-16 season, and he delivered, providing 19 Premier League assists and scoring 6 goals. Arsenal finished second, losing the title race to Leicester City, but it was their best league finish since 2005-06. Ozil was nominated for the PFA Player of the Year award, but was snubbed in the Team of the Season, a decision that baffled most.
Yeah, the glaring omission is there, and you know it, and every football fan knows it. Where is Mesut Ozil? Mesut Ozil should be in that. How can he, not be in that 11?
Ozil scored his first and only career hat-trick in a Champions League group stage fixture against Ludogorets. But in the away fixture, the World Cup winner scored one of his greatest career goals.
Чистый выход 1-1. Mesut Ozil, посмотрите, что он делает с соперниками. Ой-ой-ой, ну это чистый.
It's no surprise someone as talented as Ozil has a trademark piece of skill that is completely unique.
You have a shot that only you do. We want to learn it. It's the chop shot. I don't know how you do it, but we want to learn.
So if you do like that, so it's still chip, but it's quicker. Quicker, yes.
The departure of Arsene Wenger from Arsenal saw the downfall of Ozil's Arsenal career. The goals and assists dried up for the German under Unai Emery and Mikel Arteta. The club distances themselves from Ozil's comments on the persecution of Uyghur Muslims in China. Ozil was removed from video game PES in China and effectively paid to sit at home in his final year of his contract, as he refused to take a pay cut during the pandemic. He was a luxury player who divided the Gunner fan base in his final years at the club. Everyone knew how talented he was, but not everyone had faith they would see his brilliance on a consistent basis. After 7 years at Arsenal, he went to the country of his parents' birth, Turkey, signing for Giants Fenerbahce. He made just 22 appearances, scoring 8 goals and 2 assists, but failed to win any silverware. While it was a great signing on paper, it failed to work. Ozil joined Istanbul Başakşehir, but after making just 8 appearances, he would leave the club.
Okay, let's bring you some breaking news, shall we? And we're hearing that Mesut Ozil has announced his retirement from football.
Prime Mesut Ozil was one of the most enjoyable players to watch. His beautiful technique can be seen in any highlight compilation. any of his teammates will highlight how special Ozil was. Lahm says the German was the most intelligent player I have ever played with. And one of the greatest of all time, Ronaldo says, Ozil made me the world's best striker. His beloved Real Madrid manager Jose Mourinho said, Ozil is unique. There is no copy of him, not even a bad copy.